So today let's talk about why we need to continue energy healings for minimum 3 months for any chronic or serious issue. Understand the body has its own ability to heal itself. However, over a period of time with chronic issues, what has happened to the body? The body has become dependent on the medication. It has forgotten its own program to heal itself. So now what is happening is it is not allowing energy to flow properly in the body. The blocks in the energy field are still there and are continuing to block the proper flow of energy in our body. In case of chronic issue, when this pattern has been repeating for a very long time, we need to work on the problem to begin with every day and then to take it on as alternate day healings for minimum 3 months, because we need to break the energy blocks. We need to restore the energy flow pattern in your body. The chakras that are blocked, not working properly, to come back to normalcy or some form of normalcy, need minimum 3 months. How do we quote a 3-month period for each time we talk about a chronic issue? You understand that when a blood donation is done, the doctor advises us that do not come for blood donation again before 3 months. Between 2 cycles of giving blood, you need to have a duration of 3 months. What is happening in 3 months? The blood is replenishing itself. The blood cells are replenishing itself. Right? If there is a fracture in the body is healing itself. If it's a compound fracture, it is needing 3 months minimum before. 3 months minimum for the body to be at rest before the bone joins itself, comes back to normalcy. Each time that the body cells are working to come back to normalcy, they need energy. And if there are already blocks in your energy field, that process is delayed further. So when we start energy healings on any serious ailment, any patient who's old, or we have a chronic issue, a repetitive pattern is there, then what we need to do is we need to continue to work on them for minimum 3 months to see the difference. If you are interested, you can Google the next information that I'm giving. It is very easily available on Google also. Red blood cells replenish themselves, revive themselves every 3 months. Okay. The liver cells revive themselves every 6 to 9 months. The skin cells revive themselves every 9 to 12 months. That is why on each birthday, you are an absolutely new person. That's why it's a happy birthday for a new life. Now, what happens when the body is already having a negative thought pattern or a negative emotional pattern? That carries forward with it. So each time the new cells come up, they are also coming up with the same program. In our energy healings, that is why we work on the psychological part of the body and we try to bring the emotions and thoughts into balance along with the chakras, so that the new cells that are coming up are now not going to have the previous program, but they are now going to come as refreshed cells, so that your ailments or dis-ease starts to slow down and then slowly disappear. That's why minimum 3 months are required for healing. Some clients, if we find are needing healing energies for more than 3 months, we suggest to them to learn the energy mastery themselves so that they can continue to work on their own body while we are preparing their body for the refreshment. Initially, because they are new for energy mastery, so they are not confident of healing themselves, what happens is during this time, we are supporting them. If 3 months down the line, they have done the practice, of course, learned it and done the practice, they can continue the work by themselves, not being dependent on another outside healer for the same. It brings them relief as far as monetary issues are concerned. And they, as soon as they come to understand a flare up is going to start, because obviously body gives indication beforehand, they are able to stop the flare up immediately by their own healings. So it is always recommended that if a person is having chronic issue, they themselves or a family member learns energy mastery so that they can continue the process in case it is required for more longer duration, more than 3 months or maybe a year. You don't have to be dependent on another outside person. You yourself can take care of your family members. And in the process, you also get healed. When we inhale, we are taking in oxygen. When we exhale, we are throwing out carbon dioxide. Now, if there is a block in this process, the person is going to have asthma or emphysema, right? Similar to this is when a chakra is exhaling, it is exhaling all the dirty and diseased energy. When a chakra is inhaling, it is taking in good fresh prana. But the amount that it can take in and the amount of dirty energy it can throw out will depend on how properly it is functioning, how balanced it is working along with other chakras, right? Just like breathing process, you're not breathing through the lungs alone. You're taking the breath through the nose, it is going down into the trachea, then the bronchial tubes and into the lungs, right? Similarly, we have other chakras supporting each other to bring harmony in body. So if you want to see a change in your chronic condition or your loved one's chronic condition, first recommendation is please make sure to take minimum 3 months healings. Second recommendation is learn energy mastery yourself. And third recommendation is when you're following doctor's instruction to the T, please make sure to follow the instructions of the healer also to the letter T. I hope this clears the doubt of why we need to take healings for minimum 3 months. See you next time again. Bye for now. Before you go, if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button also if you like the video, and press the bell notification so that you are updated the next time I upload a new video. Okay? Thank you so much.